This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now yesterday we discussed only few methods in dictionaries. Now we will see another's. So for that we have to define a dictionary here. So that I'm going to defining D is equal to, for that we have to use flower basis. So I'm going to defining a new key, that is name colon. While initializing values you have to specify key colon value, guys. If you are going to assigning new key and value, then you have to use the is equal to operator. So here I'm giving name, that is Abdullah I'm giving. Then name, I'm taking one more key, that is age colon, age I'm giving 25. Then gender is also key na, so that we have to keep within quotations gender colon, so that is string value male I'm giving. Now I have three different keys inside my dictionary, guys. Those are name, age and gender. So for these we now I want to see few methods regarding to this dictionary, so that I'm going to using dir. I'm using D is the dictionary variable name here. So D is the variable name, that is dictionary type. For your clarity, if you want to check type of the D, you have to use type method, type of D. It will return class dict in the sense that is dictionary. So now inside, now I want to know methods which are belongs to dictionary, so that I am using dir of D. D is the dictionary variable, we already know that. Now in that I already yesterday I covered few. Those are clear method, you already know. Copy method also you already know. Then from keys, I will tell you. Even get also I will tell you. Items is over. So what this item method will, what it does, guys, what these items will return when I call items method, what it will return? Items in the sense what it will call. Anybody please? What it will return? So suppose day here we have, I'm going to calling items. You just observe my screen. Items. When I call items d dot items, it will return list of key comma values, guys. So here dict underscore items is a method. In that we have a list, that is index brackets we have, right? In that dictionary we have tuples. So each and every tuple will specify a key and value. So total how many tuples we have here? Dict items, I mean items method will return a list of values. In that list we have a dictionary. So we have a tuple. Each and every tuple have a key and value. So total how many tuples we have inside dictionary, guys? So you can able to find d dot items, length of d dot items also. That is three values we have. That is absolutely fine. Now same way keys we have. What keys method will return? What it will does? The name in the sense, keys method will return what? Absolutely. Keys it will return. List of keys it will return. See here. D dot D dot keys. Keys belongs to dictionary, so that it will return list. So here just observe. Dict underscore keys is the method. That one will going to returns this list. List of keys only. It have only keys. Those are name, age, and gender. Then same way. Now I want to, here we are getting keys now. Same way I want to get only values. For that, which method we have to use, guys? For that, which method we have here? Absolutely, that is values we have. So values is the method. It will return list of values. It will return list of values. Those are Abdul. So Abdul is the one value. Age, I mean Abdul 25 and male we are getting. Same way pop and pop item you already know. So if I will go with pop, what will happen? I mean yesterday I explained these two whiles. For this pop we have to pass a key. Based on the key, this pop method will return value, I mean removes the value. Pop item will remove by default last key and value. You just remember that. Now here you have to learn few two important methods. Those are set default and from keys, guys. Here get and update is not necessary, so that I will ignore them, because instead of using get and update, we will go with set default method, or else from keys we will go with. Okay, now we will see what from keys method will do. So from keys is a method. From keys is a method. So here I will write something to you. So in that important one, from keys. So from keys is a method. I mean, it will return. It will. I mean, this from keys method will generate a will generate, or it will create a dictionary with with list of I mean with a list of keys, with a list of keys, right? It will generate a dictionary with a list of keys, or else we'll say this, for this dictionary, uh, from this method will try to assign. So instead of giving this statement, I will alter this one. It will assign, it will assign a single value, a single value to a list of keys, to a list of keys. This statement is enough, guys. From keys is the method. It will create a dictionary. First step I have to specify. I will write here. It will create. It will create dictionary. It will create dictionary. It will create. Then it will assign a single value. A single value to a list of keys. That is the importance of this one method, guys. This one. For that we will see small example. Say suppose at initially, I mean this from keys method will be useful for making initial actions like updating. So say suppose before going to conducting exam, what is the initial score of each and every subject, guys? Before getting marks, I mean we are not writing exam till, but your faculty is trying to assigning few scores to you. What is the default value for each and every subject before writing exam? You just imagine yourself. Before writing exam, even you are not attended exam, I mean I mean till now, absolutely before writing exam, your initial score of each and every subject is 0. So for that case, say suppose right now here we have 22 members we have now. So for 22 members, initially I will assign 0 0 0. So for each and every person I want to assign 0, like that. For that, here you just observe my screen. So I'm going to creating a dictionary. For that I'm giving name is marks. So from keys belongs to dictionary na. So that reason I'm taking empty dictionary here. Empty dictionary dot from keys. Empty dictionary of from keys. This from keys method, the main intention of this from keys is it will assign single value to a list of keys. So that here I'm going to assigning two different parameters for this from keys. In that, first one is list of keys we have to specify. Say suppose I'm going to assigning C programming, then I'm going to assigning few subjects here, C, then Python, that is another subject. Then I'm going to assigning one more subject, that is Java. Then I'm going to assigning one more subject, that is CPP. Now totally I have four different subjects in my list. That one is C, Python, Java, CPP. These are the subjects are available right now. Now for these subjects I want to assign a default value for each and every subject I want to assign. So that I will give second parameter, that is 0. So here just observe, guys, marks is a variable. So in this marks I want to generate four different keys. Those are C, Python, Java, CPP. Along with those keys I want to assign default value, that is 0. So that I'm taking, I mean empty dictionary here, because I want to call from keys now. From keys method I want to call. So from keys belongs to dictionary. So that reason I'm using flower base open and close here. Flower base open and close, that means that is a dictionary, or else you can use dict also. I will show you that one also. Here I'm using flower bases dot from keys of. So this from keys method will take two different parameters. One is the list of keys. So here I specified list of keys. Then second parameter is 0. For this for each and every subject, I'm going to assigning a value, that is, see here. Now I'm going to checking marks. So here you can observe C is equal to 0 Python 0, Java 0, CPP 0. At initially, in each and every subject we have a score 0. Now I want to assign a value. Say suppose for a person, I mean a person got score in C, that is out of 100 he got 80. Now I want to update C score. So that reason C score I want to update. For that, here I will show you set default method, guys, so you will get clarity. Now I'm going to using set default method. Now I want to apply, I mean I want to call set default method for this marks, right? Inside marks we have 4 different subjects. One is the C, another one is the Python, Java and CPP. Now in each and every subject we have an initial score, that is 0 0 0 0. Now I want to change, I mean now I want to update a value inside one subject. For that case I'm going to using marks. So inside marks we have a something subject, that is set marks dot set default of. So in suggestion you just observe set default. When I call the set default method, how many parameters it is going to reading, guys? You just observe in my suggestion. Marks dot set default I am calling. So when I open this Power Base, it is going to suggesting me something. So what is that? Did you observe that? How many parameters it is going to reading, taking, guys? How many parameters it is reading, I mean it will take? First one is the key, second one is the something, that is by default that is none, but I have to specify something, right? So that first one is the key. So which to which key we are going to updating score, guys? Actually I want to update score for C subject now, so that reason we have to specify key, that is C. For C subject I want to assign value, that is out of 100 he got 89. Now you just check it. So we are getting something deep C default 89. Now you just observe marks, sorry, set default C comma 89 I am giving. Okay, sorry, by using set default method we can't update value. By default we have to assign something value. Say suppose here you just observe, here we are getting 0, right? 0 in the sense when I am trying to calling set default method, the set default method will check is that key is available or not. If this key is available in that marks dictionary, then it won't assign 89 to that key, guys. It won't assign 89 to that key, because inside C there is a default value, that is 0 is existed, so that it won't assign. So by using this set default method we can able to create new key and with value, guys. So sorry for that. I am going to assigning one more subject here, that is C, Python, Java, CPP. .NET I am giving. So for this .NET I am going to giving. So you just observe here. Now here .NET is the subject, 89 is the scope for that. Now you can observe marks again. The default method is going to creating new key with value, guys. By using set default method we can't change existing key value. Actually here we have before calling set default method, initially C have 0. When I'm calling set default of C89, it is trying to set default method returning existing key value. I mean for this C key we have a value 0, so that it is returning 0. That means it's not going to updating value. For updating purpose this is not useful. For updating purpose we already know default procedure, right? So how can I update C value by using default procedure, guys? Yesterday I gave something theory to you. So here to update dictionary values, we have to follow this procedure, right? D of existing key name. Now I want to update C key. So how can I write statement, guys? Anybody please? By using this procedure we can able to update existing key value. So how can we update, guys? Now we have dictionary with us. Now what is the dictionary name here? What is the dictionary name here now? Absolutely. Here our subject name is, here dictionary is marks. So I'm going to updating score marks of. So marks of, we have to specify existing key. For updating purpose, here I've read something. D of existing key name. So existing key here is what? C subject. I want to change C subject. Then is equal to. So existing key, close index brackets, then is equal to, we have to use new value. That is new value I'm going to giving 85. Now you can check it. Now you can check marks. Now C value is updated from 0 to 85. Python value is 0, Java value is 0, CPP value is 0, then .NET value is 89. So I hope it is clear now what set default method will do. By using set default method, by set default method will create new key and value. It won't change existing key value, guys. Just remember that. Okay, by using marks, by using from keys method, we can able to create list of keys with a single value. So here I created list of keys. Those are C, Python, Java, CPP. For that initial value is 0 I'm giving. So after getting, right now we have only few keys, guys. Later on we have to generate a dictionary for each and every person. I will show you that one also. Okay, I hope it is clear now what set default method will does, what from keys will method will does. By using set default method, we can create new key and value, guys. You have to remember this. It will create new key with value. With value. If value is existed, what will happen, guys? If key is existed, what it will return? If key is existed, what this set default method what it does? If key is existed, is it is update exist is it is update value or is it return existing value? Anybody? If key is existed in set default, in that case what it will return? If key is existed, it returns existing value. Absolutely it returns existing key value. In the sense it won't return, that means it won't update value for that key. That is the thing it is going to doing, guys. If key is existed, it will actually, here the behavior of set default method is it will create new key with value. That is the behavior of that. If in case if key is already existed, that means if key is existed, in that case it returns existing key value. That is actually here I'm trying to adding value, C value 89. In that case it returns 0 to me. That is initially, in this case this key set default method will check is that C is existed in the dictionary or not. If it is existed, it won't assign this 89 to this C. It will try to return value of this C, guys. So I write here same thing. It returns existing key value. It won't update value for that key. That is the thing it will do. It will does. I hope you have no issue with this, right? Please respond me once if you have any issue with this. Otherwise, we will see few problems. Clear. Prasanna says clear. Oh, this is clear. Navina is also clear. Okay. Thank you, Ranganaikulu. Thank you, Navina. Now we will see few problems, guys. One second. Yes, yesterday we have a class, Narasimha. Yesterday I explained dictionaries.
This conference will now be recorded.
To implement iterations, right? Now same procedure I'm applying here to iterate dictionary also. If I'm going to iterating this one, what we are getting, guys? You just observe this result. I'm going to iterating for info in data. Data is a dictionary. So I'm going to iterating a dictionary. So from that dictionary I'm getting something variable inside info. Then I'm going to printing info. What we are getting here? We are getting something name, roll number, age. We are getting these are what these are, guys? Name and roll number, age are keys inside my dictionary, right? We are getting keys now. We are getting print of something. We are getting only keys. We are getting. Is it is clear to you all? I think so. If we will go to iterate this dictionary, we are going we are getting only keys. We are not getting values, guys. So for this case, along with keys I want to get values also. For that case I'm going to using one more variable here. We will check it what will happen. So for your clarity, k comma v I am giving, k comma v I am giving. So data is going to returning only keys now. If I will specify single value, now I am specifying for k comma value. Now these are the two variables, guys. While going to implementing dictionary iterators, in that case you have a possibility to specify two keys here, two variables here. One is the k, another one is the v in data. So from data we have in this data we have two different values. Now one is the key we have, another one is the Kanzura, that is the value. So in first iteration I want to store name, I mean key name inside k. Then in first iteration I want to store v, that is the value of first key. So we will check it what will happen. It just I'm going to printing this k comma v. We will see it what will happen. Is it will print something or else. Too many values to unpack. So for that case we have a items we have now. So if you will go to iterate k comma v, in that case we are getting something error here. So here we are getting, sorry, control save, run module, name, roll number, age I am getting. Now I want to print values. For that case we will go with like this, print of data of will go with data of k, now we'll get result, guys. Now we will get Kanzura 123 27. If you want to print keys also you want to print, then you can specify k comma k. Inside k we have keys. So based on this key I want to get value. For that data of key I am giving, that is data is the dictionary of key, in the sense inside k we have each and every iteration. Inside k we have, in first iteration inside k we have name, in second iteration inside k we have roll number, in third iteration inside k we have age. Based on these keys we are getting information. So you just run module, just run it after saving. Then name is the key, Kanzura is the value, roll number is the key, 123 is the value, age is the key, 127 is the value. This is the one way. This is the way. This is the one way, guys. Another way we have to iterate same dictionaries, to iterate same thing. That is, we have a method data, I mean the items method we have now. By using items method, actually here by using this procedure we are getting only key. In iteration we are getting only key. Based on that key we are printing day of key something. Instead of doing that I have a items method. For in first iteration I want to get key along with value. So that reason I am giving key comma value I am giving. These are the user defined values, guys. Key comma values we are getting in first iteration from data dot items, items is the method. It will try to return list of key comma values. So in first iteration these items will return name and Kanzura. Name will be stored inside key, Kanzura will be stored inside value. In second iteration data dot item will return second key with value. Second key will be stored inside key, second value 123 will be stored inside value. Then in third iteration, that is in third iteration data dot items will return, I mean will pass age inside, will store age inside key, or 27 will be stored inside value. Now you just print it, then you will get more clarity. Print of key comma value, you just save it, what it returns. Just observe my screen, then you'll get clarity. So we are getting same result, guys. Whatever the result we are getting from this loop, we are getting same result. That is in iteration, while iterating this dictionary by using items method, I am assigning key comma value values. So now we are getting name, that is name is the key, Kanzura is the value, roll number is the key, 123 is the value, age is the key, 27 is the value. For your clarity, to specify difference between these two, we have to specify something here, that is like this arrow mark. Now first we are going to printing key, then we are going to printing constant value key along with constant, that is double is equal to greater than symbol we have, then we are printing value. Now we just observe this result. Run module. Name, in first iteration from this dictionary, when I call this data dot items, this one will return name and will call name and Kanzura. That means first tuple it will call name and Kanzura. Name will be stored inside key, Kanzura will store inside value. So these are the user defined variables, guys. So it's not necessary to specify key comma value here. Okay, if you want to print, if you want to specify a comma b, you can specify, that's not an issue. But you have to get clarity. Inside first variable we will store key, inside second variable we will store value. So now key inside, in first iteration inside key I have name, inside in first iteration inside value I have Kanzura. In second iteration roll number will be stored inside key, 123 will be stored inside value. We are printing as it is. Then in third iteration, age will be stored inside key, value will be stored inside 27, guys. So that is the result. I hope it is clear now how we will iterate dictionaries. Please respond once in chat box. Okay, fine, Radhika. Narsima is also clear. That's great. Sasana is also clear. Ranganayakulu, Bhuvaneshwari, fine. That is great, guys. Now we will see dictionary generations. So here we are iterating dictionary. Instead of now that is over. Now I want to generate dictionaries. I want to generate. I want to generate dict in the sense dictionary dynamically. I want to generate a dictionary dynamically. For that I will give small example, guys. We will take something that is generate dictionary like example I will give. I want to generate a dictionary dynamically. For that case I will give example like I want to generate 1:1 power value. So what is the 1 power value, guys? What's the power of 1? Key, I mean I want to print key value, then I mean keys, I want to make series of keys as a keys, then values are their powers. So what is the power of key? Power of 1 is 1. Then I want to print 2 power value, that is 4. Then I'm going to making 3 as a key, then power of 3 is 9. I want to make that one. Then 4 power is 16. So I want to print series like this, guys. I want to print, I mean I want to make few numbers as a keys, so that here 1 is the key, then for that key value is power of that value. Then in second pair 2 is the key, then for that 2 power of that value is power of 2 is 4. Then 3 is the key, 9 is the power of that 3 is the value for that key. Then 4 is the key, then power of that 4 is value for that key. I want to generate dictionary like this. So for that case we will see small program, I mean new one program here. They will get clarity. Now I am going to generating dictionary dynamically, right? So that reason we have to initialize a empty dictionary. So for that we have two different ways. I already told you guys. So in that first one is, I mean we can able to define like this also. Nums is equal to, you can able to define like this also, guys. We have two different ways to initialize, I mean to initialize empty dictionary. One is, sorry, that's not a, this is now it is a dictionary. Nums is equal to, we have to specify flower basis, guys. Now this is the dictionary, empty dictionary. Otherwise you have to go with nums is equal to dict also. Both are fine, guys, but this is the basic procedure. Then this is the by using method we are going to defining empty dictionary. If you will follow any one of these one, guys, there is not necessary to specify specific one. So if you are feeling comfortable any one of these, you just go that. So now initialization is over. Now inside nums I want to print few keys along with their powers as a values. So that for that I'm going to iterating a loop for I in range of. So so based on this concept, what is the beginning value? I mean based on this example, what is the beginning value for this range, guys? Anybody please respond for this. Based on this example, what is the beginning value for this range? Absolutely, Sudarshan and Navina, absolutely. That is 1 is the beginning value, because we are starting from 1, right? We are trying to making first key as is 1. I want to make 1 as a first key. So then for that key I want to make power of that key value. So 1. So up to I want to print 10 items. 10 items in the sense up to 9 it will print now, so that I'm giving 11. That means in this case, please tell me how many keys it will create, guys. Now I'm going to creating now I'm generating iterating loop range of 1 comma 11. In this case, how many keys we can able to generate? Absolutely 10 keys we can able to generate. 1 2 3 up to 10 values will generate. Now I want to make dictionary, right? So that reason first I want to make iteration value as a key, that is I as a key. I as a key, then I power value as the I power is the value for that key. So that reason now we have a empty dictionary with us, nums nums of. So I want to make I as a key, so that reason nums of I. For your clarity, here I explain it to you. So here I want to add new value in dictionary. New value in the sense, I want to add new value. For that I gave this example, right? D of new key name is equal to value we have to specify. Based on this procedure we have to create new key and value. Same way we will follow for existing updating also, but while going to updating we have to specify existing key is equal to new value. But here we are going to creating new key with value now. For that case, what is the here dictionary? Nums is the dictionary. Nums of new key, what is the new key here? Iteration value is the key here. Iteration value is the key. Iteration variable inside we have a key. Each and every iteration we are getting something number now, 1 2 3 4 5 we are getting up to this range we are getting value. In each and every iteration I want to make this iteration variable as the key. I mean iteration variable in the sense iteration value I want to make. Then is equal to what I have to make a value, what I have to assign value for this key, guys. Now I want to, based on this assignment what I have to place value for that key. Now I'm creating nums of I in the sense it will try to check nums of I mean in this case Python interpreter will check is that value is existed inside dictionary or not. Otherwise it will create new key na. If it is existed it will update, if it is not existed it will create new key. Now nums of I is equal to, so inside for this key I want to assign power of that I. So how can I assign power of I to that key? That is I value double star we have to specify 2. I double star 2 na, then you just print. So for each and every iteration it will print. So I'm going to printing nums now. Nums, you just save this file before running. So that is dynamic dict. Dynamic dict I am giving, so that is py file. Now you just observe, guys. Now this loop will be iterate, 10 times, so that in each and iteration it will generate iteration value as a key. Then iteration value power of 2, yeah, is the value for that key. Now finally I am going to printing dictionary, that is nums. You just go and run module. Just observe, guys. 1 1 1 is the key, value is power of that. 2 is the key, value is the power of that value. 3 is the key, 9 is the power of that 3. 4 is the key, power of 16 is the power of that value. 5 is the key, 25 is the power of that value. Up to we are getting 10 is the key, 100 is the power of the value. This is the one way, guys. This is the basic procedure. Otherwise you can go with set default method also. Is it is clear, guys, how we are going to making dictionary? I mean how we are going to generating dictionary dynamically. And initially this is the empty dictionary. In that we are going to storing keys and along with a value. So same way we can able to use set default, guys. This is the basic procedure. Instead of going to that, we have a set default method na. Inside theory we have another way. Set default also will create, I mean set default method also will create new key with value. We have that possibility na, so that we will see how it will. So I am going to commenting this one. So this is the basic procedure. I am going to commenting this. Now I am going to using set default method. Nums dot set default of set default is the method. First it will take key. So what is the key here, guys? Set default is the method. It will take two different parameters. One is the key, another one is the value. Now what is the key here, then what is the value here? Now tell me, what is the key, what is the value here? So dictionaries, I mean as per my experience, dictionaries, strings, list, dictionaries, I mean these three concepts are main heart, like a heart for this Python, guys. Without getting clarity on strings concept, list concept, dictionaries concept, you can't resolve a single problem. Even 30% problem you can't resolve, guys. So this is the important procedure. You have to solve number of problems on these. Okay, now for this default method I want to make a key, that is I want to make power of I comma 2, sorry, power of I comma 2, or else for if you have any confusion further for your confusion, I'm removing this. I star 2 you can keep. Instead of using like this, you have to pass I comma I star 2. I is the base value. I mean, actually here I is the key. I double star 2 is the value for that key. So you just save it. Then so I am going to iterating loop up to 5 times only. So for your clarity, now this loop will be iterate 5 times. That means it will generate 5 keys along with 5 values. Now run module. Attribute dict object has no attribute, set default. Sorry, that is spelling mistake. FEAU na, FEAULT. Then run module. Now I'm getting 1:1, 2:4, 3:9, 4:60 we are getting. So I'm giving 5 here so that it will iterate. I mean, it will generate 4 keys and values only, guys. So if you are feeling comfortable with this basic procedure, you can go that. Otherwise you can go with set default method also, whatever it is. I hope it is clear to you all. Please respond me in chat box once. Yes, Ranganaik is clear. Fauzi is also clear. Super guy is also fine. Bhuvneshwari is clear. Radhika Narsimha. Yeah, fine guys. Now we have 10 more minutes. We will see one more problem in this dictionary. Then you will get more clarity. So now we will go with one more problem, guys. Now suppose if you have one more problem in this. So in dictionaries, I want to I mean to maintain two different lists. So suppose if you have two different lists, I mean if you want to make a dictionary, if you want to make a dictionary by using now I want to make, now if you want to install that, now I want to make a dictionary by using two different lists. So I hope it is clear, this statement is clear now. I want to make a dictionary. Same here also we are going to making a dictionary, but actually in this dictionary iteration we initialize the static dictionary. In this case we are generated dynamic dictionary by using for loop. Now I want to in this third case I want to make a dictionary by using two different lists, guys. By using two different lists. That is say suppose I want to maintain two different lists. You just assume I have two different lists with me. Those are keys is equal to, instead of says keys, now I have names. So it's better to specify keys is equal to, I'm going to creating list of keys here. Those are list of keys here. Those are I want to maintain name is a key. So another one I want to maintain roll number is the key. Another one is the age, that is also one key. Then another one is the gender. Now inside list I have four values, guys. Inside list here you just observe keys belongs to list. I mean this keys is a list, guys. Here just remember keys is a list. Here in that list I have four different keys. Those are name, roll number, age, gender. So for that keys I want to create one more dictionary. Values is equal to, so inside name I want to store one thing, that is Kanzura I want to give. Then second one is the roll number, that is 507 I am giving. Third one is the age, that is 25, that is under the integer. Then gender is a male I am giving. Now I have two different lists with me, guys. So as per my statement, I'm going to creating a dictionary by using two different lists. Now I have two different lists with me. Those are keys and values. So now I want to make them as a dictionary, make them as a single dictionary. For that case, I'm going to creating one empty dictionary. Data is equal to dict. Data is equal to dict. This is also one of the way. Now I want to make this one as a key. Then for that name consider as a solution. So from keys zeroth position value is the name. I want to make that one as a name. From values list I want to make zeroth position value as the value for that name. So for that case I have to iterate a loop, because in each and every iteration we have to get name, roll number, age, gender na. So then only we can able to assign consura to that. Then in second iteration we have to create roll number. For that roll number I want to assign 507. In third iteration I want to create age key. For that age I want to assign 25 value. In fourth iteration I want to create gender key. Then for that I want to assign value as a male. So for that I have to iterate a loop. So here in this case we won't, we don't go with list iterations, guys. If we will go with list iterations, we can able to iterate only one loop. Now I have so that reason I'm ignoring list iterator in this case, because I want to iterate loop only once, but I can able to access both values, both lists I have to access. For that case I'm going to iterating loop by using for I in for I in range of for I in range of. Now I want to get index positions. For this, based on the index positions I want to make it now. So from keys zeroth position value I want to make zeroth position value as the key. From values I want to make zeroth position value as the value for that key. Then from keys first position value, that is the roll number, want to make as a key. Then from values I want to make first position value as the value for that roll number. For that reason I'm going to iterating a loop. So for I in range of, now I want to specify based on the length I want to iterate that loop. That is, so you have to specify any one list here, guys. Either it is the keys, either it is the value. You have to find length. So because here we have these two lists have same length now. Inside keys we have 4 keys, inside values also we have 4 keys. So that reason you have to specify either it is key, either it is the value. That's not an issue. Now I'm going to iterating loop. Now I have empty dictionary with me, that is data. In that so here what is the value in first what is the value inside I in first iteration, guys? You just imagine yourself, what is the value inside I in first iteration? Just observe that entire sentence, guys. For I in range of len of keys. Now I'm going to using range method. So that reason, what is the value inside I now? Absolutely. No, Navina. That's not a name. That's why I'm telling you. Here we are not going to iterating list iterator concept. We are going to implementing range of len. Len of keys in the sense that is a 4. Range of 4. So that reason inside I value is a 0. Now we are getting 0 by using this index position. I can able to access keys 0th position value, values 0th position value also. So that reason data of I in the sense I want to make key name as the key. So this name is existed inside keys, right? This name is existed inside keys, that is 0th position. So that reason here I want to specify data of. So actually in previous example I specified data of names of INA. In that case we are making number as a key. Now I want to make I in the sense I is the position. I am going to using I as a position now. So whatever the value is existed at 0th position inside keys, I want to make that value as the key. So that reason we have to use keys list here. Data of keys of iteration value. Just observe, guys. Data of key. This one will get name here. Keys of I in the sense it will in first iteration keys of I in the sense that is the name. Data of name I am keeping here. For this I am going to assigning value now. So value we have a index position here. Now value is existed at which list in which list we have value, guys? That is existed inside values now. So that I want to use values of I. In first iteration I value is the 0. So that data is the dictionary. Inside dictionary we have keys of I. Keys of I in the sense in first iteration keys of I in the sense that is keys of 0. Keys of 0 value is the name. So that data of name it will create key. Then for that key I want to make consura as the value. So that reason consura is existed at 0th position inside values list. So that values of I am giving. In second iteration I value is the 1. Data of keys of I in the sense I have value 1, right? Key of 1 in the sense that is the roll number. So data of key of y in the sense data of roll number will create key. Then for that value I am giving values of 1. Values of 1 in the sense that is 507. In third iteration I value is the 2. Keys of 2 in the sense that is the age. So age is existed inside data na, so that it will create key with that age. Then I'm going to creating assigning values of I in the sense that is the 2. Values of 2 in the sense that is the 25. In last and final iteration I value is the 3. So key of 3 in the sense that is the gender. So data will create, I mean dictionary will create key with the name of gender. For that I am giving value is values of 3, that is the male. So you just observe you just check that result. Print of data. Print of data. So I'm going to saving this one. Dynamic data dot py I'm giving, guys. Just run this program. So here name. So name from keys. So consura from values. So here I specify like this, guys. Data of key of I. Key of I in the sense I specify index position here, guys. So based on this we are getting like this. Even we will get few assignments from even while attending your competitive exams, they also will give like this only, guys. They will write statements. Here I'm explaining something to you in this assignment, but they won't explain anything. They will give example, they will give input to you. You have to generate output like this. You have to assume yourself. That means you have to improve your analyzing skills also. Along with the logical improvement, you have to improve your logic analyzing skill also, guys. I hope it is clear to you all. Just I'm giving basic problems, basic examples here, guys. Actually for this dictionary I will take max 4 to 5 hours